This is arguably one of the greatest war movies ever made. It combines a true tale of inspiring bravery with the incredible action and cinematography that Mel Gibson brings to his war movies. Hello, and welcome back to another installment of Film Friday, in which I review a new film every single week. This week we are looking at the 2016 film Hacksaw Ridge, directed by Mel Gibson and starring Andrew Garfield. As always, this may contain some spoilers, so consider yourself warned. Let's get into it. Hacksaw Ridge tells the story of Desmond Doss, a conscientious objector and recipient of the Medal of Honor, who saved 85 men from death, all while not carrying a gun, in the midst of one of the bloodiest battles in World War II. And Doss's bravery was not only evident in the field of battle under a hail of bullets, but also among his peers, who initially mistrusted his refusal to bear arms and called him a coward for refusing to kill. Now, the story of this film is generally split into two broad halves. The first half is focused on the more personal side of Desmond's life, introducing us to his mother, his alcoholic war veteran father from the Great War, and then his brother and future wife. And during the course of this, we learn of a traumatic event from his childhood which shaped a resolve in him to never kill or even touch a weapon again. Then, the attack on Pearl Harbor happens. America joins the war, and Desmond's brother joins the army, much to the chagrin of his parents, especially his father. Not long after that, Desmond himself joins up, but as a conscientious objector, wanting to serve as a medic and never touch a gun. However, his commanding officers are frustrated by his refusal to touch a gun and do what they can to make his life miserable, even to the point of court-martialing him for disobeying their orders. Eventually, however, it is ruled that he must be permitted to serve in the army without carrying a gun, and he is shipped off to Okinawa with the rest of his regiment. It is at this point that the second half of the movie really kicks in. In sharp contrast to the peaceful family scenes of the first half, this second half hits you in the face with unrelenting scenes of World War II combat. But these scenes of violence are not unnecessarily included, although they can be very intense for some viewers. They are necessary, not only to portray the brutality of war and to contrast that with the quiet, small-town life that Desmond grew up in, but also to demonstrate just how significant it was that Desmond went into the field, into that field of battle, that deadly, gruesome field of battle, without any means of protecting himself against the enemy. And perhaps it is this which sets the film apart from many other war movies that have been made, which are action-packed fight fests. This instead is a tale of integrity and bravery, not only in the face of gunfire, but also off the field of battle. A powerful demonstration of what it means to stay true to what you believe, even when everyone and everything around you is telling you you are wrong. But what made this movie really good was its ability to convey this message in a non-preachy way. The story was instead carried forward by wonderful acting, incredible cinematography, a powerful story, and great story writing. Overall, this is one of the few movies which I would rate a 10 out of 10. It is well worth watching, no matter what type of movie you typically enjoy, but in particular, if you are a fan of war movies, then you definitely should watch this one. With that being said, thank you for watching, and be sure to comment your own thoughts on this film below, and don't forget to subscribe for more movie commentary and reviews.